Hey guys, in this video, I'm just gonna be playing a bit of Rogue. If you guys don't know what Rogue is, it's basically Pokemon if it was a roguelike. So a roguelike is when you die, you start from the start of the game, correct? So imagine Pokemon and its floors, and each floor is a battle. I'm gonna start a new game. Um, and basically you have to beat each battle, and each battle you beat you go on to the next floor and onto the next floor and onto the next floor, and it gets harder and harder, of course. So um, I've been trying a lot to beat this and haven't been successful. See if we are today. I'm gonna just be choosing a starter. So how this works as well is, you see how we have points, correct? You start with 10 points. I can spend as much points as I want. I can just get one Pokemon if I want. I can get multiple Pokemon. It doesn't really matter. It just, as long as it fits in between 10 points, I can bring wherever I want. I'm gonna start by bringing Bulbasaur because I think he's very reliable in this. I also really like Bulbasaur, of course, but yeah. But I'm thinking if I should I bring something else. Maybe, because the good thing about Bulbasaur is he has very good. He has an egg mover. Well, I could explain what that is later, but basically he has Malignant Chain, which normally is only Peachron has it, the mythical Pokemon. But it's perfect because Malignant Chain on Bulbasaur is actually very good. Um, Maybe I could bring one more starter. Don't want to waste too much time. Let me think. Poplio would not be a bad one. He doesn't have an egg move. Basically, in this game, we also have eggs, like a normal Pokemon. And if you hatch a Pokemon from an egg, they have a chance of having an egg move, which is a move that they don't normally have in base Pokemon. They only have it here on Rogue. So like how Bulbasaur had Malignant Chain, or how this Charmander has Dragon Dance. Charmander is not a bad one, but I don't feel like choosing it. But yeah, I think. Okay, I'm probably gonna go with Porygon. Because Porygon Z has ability, what's it called? Adaptability. And if you know what adaptability is, oh, these are my other teams. If you know what adaptability is, it basically moves of that Pokemon's type, so Porygon's a normal type, does double damage instead of just doing. So it's like if it was super effective. Okay. So for now on these first floors, I'm just gonna be kind of explaining how this works. See how I basically killed it. At the start, it's very easy. So, oh my god, upgrade already. Perfect. I can evolve Porygon straight away. And guys, this is just luck, hella luck. This isn't normally gonna happen in your if you ever play this game. It's kind of rare this something like this happens. But yeah. Okay, so in these floors, I'm just gonna take it slow and explain. Basically, as you saw, I killed the Fletchling and it went to the next floor. On the top right corner is the number of floors we're on. It says town because it's the technically biome we're in. There's tons of different biomes, and each biome has different Pokemon. You got the money, which you can use after every round. There's a shop that you can buy stuff from, but it's good to save money at the start. And what else? Yeah, I'm just gonna go take it slow here on these first floors just to explain. So again, we'll use Malignant Chain. It's super effective. It's most likely gonna kill. So after every floor, you have a choice at these items. The color of the name impacts the rarity of the item practically, but you can just hover over either item and see like what the item does if you don't know what it does, and basically you just choose. And then the top items are the money items that you need to save money for, or you can buy if you really need to. I'm gonna get this because it's good for money. I'm gonna put it on Bulbasaur. Okay, hop it. I'm gonna use Malignant Chain. But yeah, and then on the later floors, I'm gonna go like not record. Well, I'm gonna record it, of course, but I'm gonna edit some of it out so it's not so long and stuff. But yeah, and like slowly, and we're gonna try and get higher and higher. But yeah, I really recommend Rogue if you like Pokemon. It's free, you can play it on the browser. Just search up PokeRogue.net or Rogue, you should find it. And yeah. Grove. I'm gonna remove Growl because Growl lowers the attack, but we don't really care about that right now. Oh, these are the eggs. So the eggs are what I was saying. I had eggs hatching, and basically you can hatch the eggs and they'll give you a Pokemon. For example, I got an ECQ, and it came with, let's see what egg move it came with. It came with Axe Kick. Ice Q doesn't normally come with Axe Kick. He doesn't learn Axe Kick, but he learned it in this because it's an egg. It came out of an egg. Wishy-washy. Freeze dry Wishy-washy, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna go quicker now so we can see quicker. Okay, I didn't see the move of the cloth, but honestly, it shouldn't be that important. Ooh, Hatena. Moonblast Hatena. That's pretty cool. Pharaoh Seed, my bad. Spiky Shield. That's more of a VGC move then. For this, but yeah. Bouncy Bubble. But then, this one might be good. Slack off. So. Okay. Oh my god! And just like that, guys, I had hella luck, and I've got myself a last evolution Pokemon before even getting to the first important battle. But yeah, Porygon Z is very good in this. Porygon Z is good in Pokemon as a whole. He's a good Pokemon for single battles, especially because of that ability. Adaptability is very good. Here, honestly, it's the first trainer battle, but it's just a rookie trainer, so it should be easy. Just like that, we kind of zoomed past it. I'm gonna get more Pokeballs. But yeah, at the start, as you guys can see, it is very easy. But then it gets harder and harder, and it gets to a point that it kind of becomes impossible. Potions. It'd be cool if we could store potions, but when we use potions, we have to use it at the time we get it, so it's kind of sad. But I'll still use it on Bulbasaur. Okay. Let's use a bit of Porygon Z now. I'll just be spamming Bulbasaur. Tackle. It didn't kill because Tackle is just honestly kind of weak, of course. We need to get more moves with Porygon Z, and then we should full swipe. That's funny. That's cool if I was gonna like want to lower Pokemon's health, but honestly, I don't think it's worth the choice. It's not worth getting. I could reroll. It's risky. I'm gonna reroll, guys. Okay, I got a map. The map is actually pretty good because I get to choose what biome we go to. Okay, so Ivy. Now we've reached Ivy. Rival Ivy is basically the rival in this game. We're gonna find her multiple times. We're gonna battle her multiple times, and each time she's gonna be harder and harder to beat. But yeah, if we're lucky, she chose a starter that we're strong against. If we're unlucky, she chose a starter that we're not strong against. It looks like we're lucky. She chose Sobble, one of my personal favorites. But we're kind of lucky because I chose Bulbasaur, and we know grass is super effective to water, so we should be fine. I'm going to put Bulbasaur in. I want to kind of save thingy, whatever his name is. Porygon Z. Okay, Taylor. Okay, Taylor is chill. We just. Oh, I don't have PP. PP. Oh. Is this worth it? I've lost. Yeesh. As you guys can see, this is why you need to be careful. Because just by playing around a bit, I underestimated the rival, and now I am left with my Porygon Z with 1 health and a Taylor, which probably outspeeds me. And so, just like that, I've already lost on floor 8. But I guess this is good because this serves as more of a tutorial run. Like, this kind of explains how the game works. So now, this next run I do, I can do it much more quicker, and I can skip less important parts. But I hope you guys kind of understand how it works so far. Okay guys, so new game, classic. Right, so one thing I forgot to say. You guys might have been asking, like, last time I was on the screen, why, if I have all the points, like if I have 10 points, why do I not just use 10 points? Why don't I just choose, like, all I need? Like, why just get 1 or 2 Pokemon if I have enough points to get 3 or 4? And the reason is, at the start, you don't have something called the XP share. The XP share lets all the Pokemon in your team get XP per battle, but at the start you don't have that item. And so what that basically does makes it that only the Pokemon that got the win or the kill or whatever you want to consider it, only the Pokemon that got that gets the XP. So if Bulbasaur kills it, only Bulbasaur is going to get the XP, but Porygon isn't. And so you can see that that's pretty bad if you have multiple Pokemon, because then only one's going to get XP and the other ones are just going to look like, just stay like trash. And so, and even with the XP share, the reason the XP share is also pretty bad if you have a lot of Pokemon at the start is that it splits the XP. So basically, if I get 20 XP, if I have 2 Pokemon, only 10 XP is going to go to one and only 10 XP is going to go to the other, which is pretty good. But now if I have 4 Pokemon, only 5 XP is going to go to each and none of them are going to level up. Yeah, now I'm just going to play through and get to where I was before the rival battle. If something important ends up happening until then, I will mention it and put it in the video. If not, yeah, I'm just going to cut to where the rival is. Whoa, almost had that close call here. Oh my god. That was close. Just for the jokes, I'm catching a Bidoof. It was honestly just easier because it survives on red health, so it just meant it was like easier to catch. But yeah, now we continue. Okay guys, so we have reached her again. If you guys are asking why don't I put Porygon, just to do a test, because honestly it's great that he can evolve so easily and stuff, but I want to see how it goes if I just start with 1 star and catch everything else. Oh, would you look at that, he has the same start as me. But I don't think hers has a Malignant Chain. That tanked, oh my god, amazing. Shoot, I might have fumbled. Oh, okay, no, I'm wasting it, it's fine. So, as you guys can see, kind of, the problem with Malignant Chain, right, is that it only has 5 BP, so I can only use it 5 times before having to heal again. And that could be, like, a bit hard, right? But what we have to do is basically find the item PP up, which lets us raise the amount of PP, or PP max, which raises the amount of uses that move can have. The max amount of uses that Malignant Chain can have is 8, and right now we're at 5. So that would be pretty helpful. But yeah, I haven't even realized we just beat her. That was good. That was great. And so now we get all these 2 items. So now the other Pokemons will get XP as well. Now it will be fair to have multiple Pokemons, because then multiple Pokemon will get XP. That's good. Honestly, X speed. Be great. Okay. Yeah, see you guys on the next floor, I guess, the next important floor. Guys, that was a close call, guys. I had to end up catching the Nidoran, cause I didn't even realize it did a lot of damage. It did a lot of damage. It's not going well, guys. Okay, so we reached floor 10, which is our first boss floor. So boss floors are just like a tankier version of the Pokemon. Like we found a boss Wooloo, which isn't that hard, so it's actually pretty good. I'm gonna start by Leech Seeding it. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Hopefully it is. But now we can just start by leeching it slowly and slowly. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. We got lucky, guys. We got an easy boss Pokemon. The Wooloo isn't like the strongest thing. And just like that, we passed our first, I guess, layer, our first biome. Every 10 floors, the biome changes, and with that map that we had last run, we could choose the biome, the next biome. But it's okay, it's not really that deep. Our level cap increases, by the way, every 10 floors, basically. Every sub-layer, I want to call it a sub-layer. Every sub-layer we beat, it increases. So now our max level cap is level 16. Razor Leaf. Razor Leaf will be pretty good because it's a good grass move to start off with. Do I remove Violet though? Honestly, yeah, I really don't see a reason to keep Violet. Okay, now we continue. Oh, an egg. Never mind, guys. Still here. An egg. 2 eggs, actually. Let's see. The egg is blue because it's a rarer egg. The rarer the egg, the different the color. Oh my god, the Pichu with Moonblast. And this one is a ooh, Beldum. This one's cool. Sadly, oh my god, I spin a Beldum. Sadly, Metagross evolves like Beldum. Sorry, guys. Beldum evolves is such a high level to Metang and then into Metagross, but it's okay. It's actually a pretty cool Pokemon to get. Oh, Puccina. Okay, guys. We got a grass, ranged grass. Why am I saying ranged, guys? I'm so sorry. Special attack grass move, and it's good because Bulbasaur is more of a special attacker than of a just a normal attacker. Grassy Fetch. So now we can't just rely on. We don't have to just rely on Malignant Chain anymore. So that's great. By the way, guys, one thing I'd like to mention as well is the longer as I've already said, the longer these runs last, the harder it gets. And there's points of that we get really connected with our runs, we get really connected with our Pokemons, but then we just end up losing them, and it's so sad. But hopefully, maybe I'm exaggerating, but it won't be the case with us. Hopefully, we will see. We will see how stuff goes. Guys, Bulbasaur's evolving. So now we have an Ivysaur, so that is pretty good. That's pretty good. That's going to be pretty helpful. Ivysaur is going to be is pretty decent in this. Our boss Mythiana. Now we have tons of Malignant Chains to span, and we just needed one. As you can see, Malignant Chain, like I said, on the Bulbasaur line is very strong. And just like that, guys, we beat the boss of the second biome. On to the next one. We have found the trainer, Ace Trainer Becky. Has 4 Pokemon. Let's see if this is the end of the run. Being honest, guys, I think we got this. Ooh, Santa. More. Do that. I love how Bidoof is just there on our team. He has been an amazing member. You never know, he might come in handy and might actually clutch for us. That would be hella funny. Ivysaur's already level 20 and we've just on the second fight of the technically third floor or third biome. Seed Bomb is a pretty good move, but I think the other moves I have right now I value more. And just like that, guys, we did it. We have beat the trainer and we go on to the next one. Also guys, I would just like to mention, sorry about the quality of the microphone. It may be a little bit muffled, it may be a little unclear sometimes, but I plan on getting a better mic, but for now I'll just have to use this mic. But yeah, and soon hopefully we'll get a much more clear mic and I'll be able to make much more clearer audios and for the videos. Guys, we have reached the next fight with Rival Ivy. This fight on floor 25 is really tedious. I have lost many runs on it. Let's see how it goes. We know she chose Bulbasaur, so she's gonna have an Ivysaur just like me. Luckily, we're starting with Nidoran, which has Peck, and so we can hit it with a super effective move. Not a lot of damage, of course. She's level 18, much more tankier Pokemon, and I'm level 14, a much more weaker Pokemon, but it's okay. Let's just hope Ivysaur can solo this one. The worst part is, guys, we might even run out of PP and not even be able to attack the Pokemon. I'm gonna risk using a Sleep Power and it hits. It's perfect. Now we can probably Leech Seed to buy us some time as well. And like that, we gotta depend on... Oh, it is not looking good, guys. I'm gonna risk Grassy Pledge, not gonna do a lot of damage, but it's gonna do some. And like that, we have lost. But yeah, as you guys can see, this game is much more harder than most Pokemon games. It's a very hard game. But slowly we're gonna get better and maybe hopefully beat it one day. Just to end off, a few other things I want to say about this game. I plan on making more videos on it, trying to beat it, of course. The floor we need to reach to beat it is floor 200. It's gonna take a while, it's gonna take a lot of practice and getting better, but hopefully we can do it. And yeah. Last thing I'd like to say is thank you for tuning in to this video. I hope you guys liked what you've seen in this video. I hope you guys had fun watching it. If you did, please leave a like, maybe even subscribe. And thank you for tuning in this video. That's basically it for now. See you next video, guys. Bye bye.